100 boys and girls wave a greeting to England, land of the free. They are between the ages of 5 and 17, the advance guard of the first 5,000 Jewish and non-Aryan child refugees from Germany, to be provided with a temporary home here while arrangements are made for them to immigrate. Coaches take them to camp at Dovercourt, run by the British Committee for the Care of Children from Germany, and the youngsters tuck in as if they hadn't a care in the world. What a blessing to be young.
Joining us now are Ursula Rosenfield, who was one of the children rescued, and Jane Merkin, who was a producer and executive on the play called Suitcase. It's based on her mother's experience of the Kindertransport. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Well, Ursula, first of all, obviously you survived, you came to this country under Kindertransport. Looking back to that time, we got a flavour of what it was like there from that Pathé footage that we've shown, but tell us about your experience.
I came on the Kindertransport when I was 14 years old. I came with my sister, actually. We had been in a Jewish orphanage in Hamburg at the time because I was born in a small town in northwest Germany, and we weren't allowed to go to school any longer after Kristallnacht. So the only Jewish school was in Hamburg. So my sister and I, we were sent to the Jewish orphanage there. I went to school for about just under a year in Hurstpierre Point, and I loved it. I actually was able to sit next to another girl. We shared a double desk. At school in Germany, I was always pushed into one corner. Nobody would come near me. And I had friends for the first time, and the atmosphere was so lovely, and they were so caring. And although my English wasn't very good at that time, I soon learned because I was determined to fit in, because it was a wonderful experience.
Jane, tell us about that Suitcase and how you are capturing that, really.
Well, Suitcase really tells the story of a lot of people who are involved in the Kindertransport, not just the refugee children, although they're obviously a very important part, but it also talks about the people who helped to organise the Kindertransport, the refugee children's movement, people who raised money, just ordinary, non-Jewish railway people who raised money for the Kindertransport. It tells the story of the waiting foster parents who are at the station, and it's going to be performed at 10 train stations across Britain, and each station has some relationship to the Kindertransport.